Welcome, my friends. Yes, welcome to another video. We got some pretty big stories for you today, including another Switch 2 edition, this time Mario Wonder. We're going to delve into that. We're also going to talk over some few games I think may show up at the Indie World Showcase tomorrow. Before we jump into those though, my friends, let me just quickly remind you, I will be giving away a copy of Cyberpunk, you lucky little rats, tomorrow at the stream, my stream, for the Indie World Showcase. So yes, if you want to be in with a chance to win yourself that copy of Cyberpunk, you just got to hit that like and subscribe, and then sit with me as we delve into today's first story, which is all about more Switch 2 editions. And this time it's that man again, Nash Weedle, who has posted a Leak Express, and you know, when he posted Leak Express, he is serious. And this time it's about another Switch 2 edition of a game, and that is Mario Wonder, which he says has had more dialogue recorded. In fact, let's go over to X and see exactly what he said about it. So as I said, you can see right there, big flames, Leak Express. He says new dialogue lines have been recorded for the Talking Flower in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is likely related to a game update or a Nintendo Switch 2 edition that we'll see soon. When can soon be? Well, we know the Mario 40th anniversary is this September. There's a lot of speculation about a Mario Direct, if you will, happening in September. Coincidentally, also a lot of rumors about a General Direct in September. But nonetheless, I digress. What about this rumor of a Switch 2 edition for Mario Wonder? September to me seems very plausible. We expect Nintendo to celebrate, at least hope Nintendo will celebrate the anniversary of its mascot, its most famous mascot, and this would be an awesome addition to have. Now, this isn't the first case of a Switch 2 edition. We know we've seen a bunch of Zelda games. We're going to get Kirby Switch 2 edition, and Nash Weedle not long ago spoke about another Switch 2 edition, namely Pikmin 4, where he said this about it. Again, another flame, and he says a multiplayer mode for Pikmin is being developed, much more complete and complex than what we have seen in Pikmin 4. It will likely be an addition to the highly probable Nintendo Switch 2 edition and will be able to play online via game chat. So there you go, my friends. Nintendo is leaning heavily into its Switch 2 editions. We've seen it, of course, in the past with the Zelda games. We know we've got a Kirby one coming, and now we're hearing about this probable one for Mario Wonder, which seems likely considering it's had more dialogue recorded. I'm all for it. I'm very happy about his theory on Pikmin 4. I really hope that is going to get a Switch 2 edition. And like I said, I'm for it if it's got new content. And don't forget, these games are coming with a better frame rate and high resolution. So these are very cool titles I think we're going to get, and I think Nintendo is going to lean heavily more into them in the future. But that's that story for today. Let's get on to the next story. So my friends, we now know there is indeed a Indie World Showcase scheduled for tomorrow, Thursday the 7th. Switch Force was right, aka Zach. I hope anyone who doubted him sent him some apologies. But what will show up at that event is only 15 minutes long. Now, I've picked apart a few games that I think will show up, I hope will show up, and we're going to delve into them really briefly here. Now, the first one is very highly likely, I think, and that is Yooka-Laylee. Now, in fact, there has been information about this game on X just yesterday, and we're going to delve into it right now, because PM Studios briefly posted about the game with a short trailer stating Yooka-Laylee is officially content complete. Release date announcement is coming soon. So this is very exciting news indeed. And not just that, because actually Nash Weedle also chimed in on this and says, well, it seems like now it's for real. Yooka-Laylee is ready and the release date will be announced soon. The Indie World next Thursday would be a great time, smiley face. And I agree, it would be a perfect time. Playtonic have teased the game when they showed the last trailer, having at the end saying available for the Switch and other Nintendo consoles. So we know it's coming to the Switch too. It would be a massive shock if it didn't. So could it show up at this Thursday's Indie World Showcase? I highly think it will. In fact, I give it a probability of 95% that it will show up. But what other games could show up? Well, I'm hoping, I'm more on the side of hope. I think it could, but I'm more on the side of hope, and that is Reanimal. Yes, the game, the horror game by Swedish studio Tarsier Studios, the team behind the Little Nightmares 1 and 2 games. This is their brand new game. It's out in 2026, so a ways away, although it is the first quarter. But we've only seen this trailer, and I would love to see more. Do I think we're going to get a demo? No. But more footage, a newer trailer with a locked-in date? Possibly, that's what I'm hoping. As I said, I think it's the evolution of the Little Nightmares game, which incidentally, Little Nightmares 3 is another game I think could show up. This has now been made by the team that created Until Dawn, so not quite the same team, but the game does look pretty good. In fact, I thought it looked awesome until I saw Reanimal. The third game is co-op, it's looking awesome. Of course, it is for the Switch 2. Could this see more footage? I think it will. Could it have a demo? I don't think that's the game, but it's definitely one I think will show up. Now, the last game I'm going to talk about is one I think could have a demo, and that is Hades 2. Now, this is a game that's been highly anticipated, and for good reason. People loved the first. It sold bucket loads, and it's been a game that's been in development for a while. Now, what we do know about the studio is that they were one of the first ones, the lucky first ones, to get a dev kit for the Switch 2. So they've been at work on this for a while now. So, and I know it's going to be on show at other expo shows in the future, the Canada Fan Expo as well. So people are going to be able to go hands-on with this. Now, that leads me to think this is very highly probable the game that will have a shadow dropped demo. Will that be the case? I don't know. We know that Zach from Switch Force has said there will be a demo that is dropped, and I'm going to put in my chips on this being the game. So there you go, my friends. Those are just some of the picks I think will show up tomorrow at the Indie World presentation tomorrow. Let me know what you think of those picks. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree? Is there anything I've missed out? Let me know in the comments below, my friends. But that is the video for today. I will be back tomorrow live streaming the Indie World Showcase. And don't forget, yes, I will be giving away a copy of Cyberpunk 2. So, my friends, I shall see you all there. Have yourselves a wicked day and catch you later. Bye.